The views that are expressed on What's on Edigga's Mind are that of the show's host and does not necessarily reflect the views of BS3 TV Network. Viewer discretion is advised. What is good? What is good? What is good, good people? That's right. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes. Yes. You can just feel the energy one more time. Yes. I am the man that you all. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I needed that. Woo. I am the man. I am the man that you all know and love, Edigga, and this is another great episode of What's on Edigga's Mind right here in the studio, and I am bringing it to you live. No chaser, straight no chaser on BS3 TV Network. Shout out to my man, Mr. Ben, and all the good people over at BS3 TV Network. Make sure you are downloaded, you are sharing, you are liking everything BS3 TV. Watch all the content by going to Facebook at BS3 TV Network, YouTube at BS3 TV Network, and if you are fortunate to have a Roku device, make sure you download the free app of BS3 TV download the free app so you can watch all the great content, whether it was previously recorded or live. Great network, a lot of great content from some great people. Hey, it's coming from me. It's coming from me, the man you all know and love, Edigga. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. As some of you know, or a lot of you know, I have a busy work schedule. I work a lot. The place that I work at requires us requires us to work a lot. A lot. We in the big house. We in the big house with massa. That's another podcast. So I wanted to talk to you what was fresh on my mind. Karen. That's right. Karen strikes again. Yes, Karen. Yeah. Karen strikes again. And see, as long as we, us's, my peoples, my kinfolk, my black people, allow it to happen, it will continuously happen. Yes, because we allow it to happen. And there have been talks about false bringing charges to people, and I've included Karen into people who bring false accusations or false complaints when they call 911, when they get the authorities involved. There was going to be charges brought against those people, and we of course know those people as Karen. Now, that's the female name for the females who make these accusations, but now we got to find a male name. My daughter, me and my daughter, we was out one day, and I said, okay, we got Karen for the females. Who can we call men? Because men do it too. Who can we call? We have to provide. We have to give a name for the guys who do it. So there's Karen. I was just say Kyle. Kyle is a good name. What y'all think? Let me know. Let me know. Kyle. Karen strikes again, and this time it was former Cowboys running back. I don't know, wide receiver, running back. I don't wide receiver. Terrell Owens. And what had happened was Terrell Owens apparently was going to the mailbox. Now, wherever Terrell Owens live, he's a celebrity. I'm almost certain that he has a big house and he has to drive. There ain't no walking to his mailbox. He has to drive to the mailbox. Now, on this particular day, there was a woman, I'm going to just leave it at that, that was riding her bike, and I'm going to show the video in a minute. And made the accusation that Terrell Owens was speeding and almost hit her. So I'm gonna stop there because you know me, you know my fashion. I like to ramble. And I'm gonna play this clip.
Okay guys, we got some huge off-the-field NFL news that involves Hall of Fame wide receiver Terrell Owens, who got into an altercation with a female neighbor. And this video I'm about to show you is just pretty crazy when you consider everything. The neighbor is a white female who goes on a rant when officers arrive after she claimed that the former wide receiver was driving recklessly in their neighborhood, nearly hitting her with his car. But that's not even the craziest part of this whole situation, as you'll hear how she explains what happened after their initial altercation. Anyways guys, before we begin with this video, make sure you smash that like button because I'm here bringing you this content while I'm on vacation on the other side of the world in the Philippines.
I'm driving to my mailbox. She telling me I'm speeding, telling me to slow down.
Slow down, and he rolled down his window and he started harassing.
First of all, I didn't harass you. She telling me to slow down. I said, what do you mean slow down? I said, yo, I'm just going to the mailbox. Then she goes, get the fuck out the middle of the road. First of all, I almost hit you. Now you just making up stuff.
No, I literally
just like a Karen.
You almost hit me.
How did I almost hit you and I'm going to the mailbox?
I was a Karen.
Yeah, I'd call you a Karen when I came over here after you said I called the police. Absolutely. Then you went on to say, oh, I'm the subject of the HOA meeting, this and that and the other. I got liens and shit on my house, this and that and the other. Then you start bringing up my status, who I was, my HBO, my VH1. You the one brought it up, lady. I did it. You did it. You did. First of all, I didn't almost hit her. So, no, I'm fine, sir. First of all, I didn't almost hit her.
I understand that. Just relax.
I'm not finna sit up here.
He ran the stop sign.
Well, there is no stop sign. What are you talking about?
I understand that. Where did you hit?
I wasn't, but I asked him to slow down, and he got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're gonna yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your fucking car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either, Karen.
You're a black man approaching a white woman.
First of all, you had your boy right here, your husband right here. So first of all, I don't do that type of stuff.
Relax.
You did. You put your car in park and you came at me.
First of all, I didn't come at you.
Yes, you did.
You can stop all of that, Karen.
Okay, listen.
Get out of here with all of that.
Listen, if you guys want me here, I can solve it.
He literally came after me.
Here she crying. There's Karen. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Swear to God, I've never been a part of nothing like this. I've seen it. I've seen it.
Do you have your ID?
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it, but this is firsthand.
And now he's on live.
Oh boy, as she's crying. Oh my God, this is real. This is real. This is real. Here you go. Here you go, sir. This is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. I've never seen it. I've seen it, but I've never been a part of this. This is real life. And now she's crying. Her husband tried to tell her to go in the house, but now she wanted to do the whole Karen thing. So I'm going to be here with my camera to show everything. First of all, you need to stop that.
You were speeding through the neighborhood.
He was not. I was in the garage. You're lying now because I was sitting in the garage.
She said I was First of all, I know what you're saying. No, I get you. I got you. No, this is real. This is real life in 2022. This is real life Karen stuff.
She crying.
I've never seen. I've seen it on TV. I've seen it on video, but I've never really been a part of something like this.
So you could see what the woman just did when officers arrived. She's going back and forth with T.O., stating that she was getting harassed and intimidated by the former NFL star. And when T.O. clapped back, saying that she didn't have to talk to him in a condescending way, it's at this point the woman brings out the race card. The old black man approaching a white woman. Honestly, I don't even understand why she brought this race card into the whole situation. Not sure what it has to do with anything, but in any event, she dug her own grave. Forget the fact that T.O. may or may have not drove recklessly, this woman is clearly trying to get some sympathy points from the officers, bringing race into this situation, and begins to start crying as if her life was being threatened. But T.O. wasn't falling for that BS and called the woman a Karen. In any event, it's really hard to understand what really happened because the footage only begins afterwards when officers arrived, but if I had to guess, this was probably like any other automobile dispute that got heated between two parties. Anyways, guys, comment down below and let me know what you think of this whole situation.
And welcome back to the show. You just saw footage, one video, first video, that neighbor, Terrell Owens, former Cowboys wide receiver and NFL athlete, superstar, was driving down to his driveway or driving to the mailbox to pick up his mail, minding his business, when a neighbor, who happens to be a female, said that he was speeding and said that he rolled down the window and was harassing her. And when the police arrives, as you've seen in the video, the old crocodile tears start falling. Now, here's the thing. Before I go on, there was a movie last year, 2021, by the name of Karen, believe it or not. And subsequently, the name Karen was the name of the movie. It was on I believe I forgot what streaming platform it was on, but the movie is still out. If you have a Roku device, if you have Fire Stick, Apple TV, whatever, just search Karen. Just put in Karen and see what it pop up. Please watch the movie. That's all I need to say. Watch the movie. The movie, again, talks, or it shows a woman, white female, who it was newly appointed as the neighborhood what's the word, the president, neighborhood association president. She was newly elected, and there was a black couple that moved into the neighborhood, and of course the neighborhood is predominantly white. There's a black family that's moving in. Well, it wasn't even a family. It was a husband and wife. They moved into the family, and here goes Karen. Like, why are they moving in here? What's going on with them? And I don't want to give up the movie because I really want y'all to watch it. When I saw the name, I instantly wanted to see this movie. So of course, black man out on his own backyard. I need to say that in the movie, you'll see it, own backyard, chilling. Or he's walking out on his own property and he's smoking a J. Or he's smoking marijuana, for those who, And minding his business. The key phrase word that I'm saying is minding his business. See, Karens don't, you minding your business, and what is this? Black family, first of all. Black husband and wife, black couple moves into the neighborhood. Karen alert. Ding, 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 ding. Karen radar goes off. I need to get to the bottom of this. The audacity of these people moving into my neighborhood. Watch the movie. So, of course, Karen is trying to figure out who this black man is and what is he smoking. Oh, she didn't like it. But that's where I'm gonna stop right there. You gotta watch the movie. Watch the movie. It's called Karen. And it's on, I'm almost certain that it's on all streaming platforms. I just don't know the Pacific. I don't know which one it is. I know they on multiple, but you got to find out where it is. Here's the problem that I have. First of all, it's none of your goddamn business. Man was going to his mailbox. Your ass just happened to be in the way. She was on a bike, I believe. I glanced at it. She was on a bike or she was walking. Mind your damn business. And like I said earlier, there need to be, now here's the thing. There needs to be a law. There needs to be a law that if you call 911 for this bullshit, I'm gonna flip it back on you. I need to flip this back on you to let you know how I feel. I did it. I did a story, or I did a live about another Karen, black girl. I forgot where she was selling water to raise money for, I don't know if it was for school or something. She wanted to go to Disneyland. Oh, Karen gets on the phone and reports the little girl for selling water. Now, if you're saying, well, damn, Edigga, here we go with the black and white thing. No, I'm going to give you one better. Now, the little girl who happens to be white was in her neighborhood, had a little lemonade stand. They said somebody called. Now, notice that I said the little girl who had the lemonade stand was white. Okay, since a lot of people like, yeah, here you go throwing a race card. Okay, well, little girl was white. I don't know if it was a Kyle or a Karen who called up on the little girl and said that, there's a little girl that's selling lemonade outside, and I really don't think she has a license. Yes, right out front. I'm looking at her right now, minding her business. That's the word for the day. Minding her business. This little girl is selling lemonade outside of her front, where her parents pay the bills, pay the mortgage, pay the ground rent. Kyle or Karen had to call on her. Oh, but they flipped it on her. Flip-floppity shit on her. The cops came. Cops came and said, you guys shut it down, this, that, and the third, regulations, rules, policies, all that. I get that. Okay. But then a secret donor gave her money, then gave her supplies to build a bigger lemonade stand. And then the cop who came and told her that she had to shut it down came back and bought $20 worth of lemonade from her. See, the word for the day, good people, is minding your own business. If it does not pertain to you, leave it the fuck alone. Or for the simple fact that Terrell Owens is what color? Perfect opportunity. Perfect opportunity. Now, the other video I'm going to show you talks about, and this is courtesy of TMZ Sports. He says that this whole situation could have escalated into something bigger. Here it is. And welcome back to the show. What's on Edigga's mind? We are talking about Karen striking again. Yes, Karen. That's for you, Karen. Yeah. And you know what's funny? You know what's funny? White women came out and said, stop calling us Karen. Okay, well, stop doing the stupid shit that y'all do. It's a thing that I've pretty much been saying as long as I've understood the concept. Minding your own business. Mind your business. If the man was speeding, okay. If you was nowhere near him speeding in the vicinity on the side, if you was looking, bitch, move. He's going from his door to the mailbox driving. Get over it. Don't you speed? Do you have a car, Karen? I know you won't do the speed limit. You don't do the speed limit when you hit that highway, Karen. I'm just saying, sometimes you just got to step back, let it go. Oh, no, no, Karen. Karen got to act a donkey, as they may say in our culture. It boggles me. But a couple of things that Terrell Owens said, the reporter or the person interviewing him said, what consequences would you like to see happen? And Terrell Owens said, hey, needs to be some kickback. There needs to be some kickback. You called the cops on me. I think that every time you call the cop on someone on a false accusation, your ass need to be a little bit punished. And let me know how it feels. And another thing that he said, what if the good old boys, those happy trigger happy MFers would have showed up and was listening to Karen and wasn't trying to listen to Terrell Owens because he is like us, and they're ready to pop and ask questions later. You know how they do. It would have been a very sad day in sports. Now, like I said, I know it's a lot of y'all scratching your heads right now, and you saying, "Well, damn, this is real, right? What if he was white? What if he was white? What if the tables are turned? I'm just keeping it a buck. But 9 times out of the 10, during the times that these happen, and Karen is what color? What color is Karen? I'm just saying, sometimes you just need to step back and shut the fuck up. Oh, the crocodile tears come out. Thinking that the cop is going to be like, oh, Terrell Owens, shame on you. That's what you wanted, Karen, wasn't it? You wanted that reaction. You wanted the cop to do something to Terrell Owens. I know you did. So, like I said, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Hey, you call the cops on me where I didn't do anything wrong. I need to flip this on you. Just say, bitch, if you call the cops one more goddamn time, if I gotta come back out here, that's your ass. It needs to be a law. Because look at it. They taking the time, and I'm talking about the cops, they taking the time out of their busy day to answer a call, an unnecessary call, where there's something across town that they can go to more valuable than you being a Karen and calling on this stupid shit. I'm just saying. So there's a more serious situation happening over here. But since you want to be a Karen, he has to come to your ass and try to de-escalate the situation, but in a Karen fashion, want the cop to side with you and arrest or do whatever to the person. But there's a serious situation happening over here. You feel what I'm saying, people? You get what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I was working at I was working at a I was working at a senior citizen facility, and I just thought about this. And they were saying how poor the management was, and I was a part of management. Okay. So the complaint was, because I always got a story. I got a story for your ass for days. The complaint was that when you pull the fire alarm, the response time is like hours before anybody could respond. That's bullshit. That was bullshit, first of all. And I'm not just speaking on that because I was part of a management. So what they did was they went in one resident house. They went in one tenant house, and all of them all in the house, in their apartment. It wasn't a house, it was an apartment. And they pulled the ring. They pulled the screen. I could just imagine all of these motherfuckers in the house, and they just pulled the screen because they had I think it was it a screen? Well, anywho, they pulled the button, pressed the button, something. They did something, and of course, there's a panel in our office to say which apartment it was coming from. Okay, so every time they press that button, we have to respond and see what was the emergency. Oh, but their beef was the response time of us getting to the apartment. Okay, first of all, 9 times out of 10, it would be either myself or the property manager that will respond because it was in the office. So the only 2 people other than the secretary who could not walk, well, she could walk, but she ain't walking fast, like running out, getting on the elevator to or taking the stairs within reason and respond to the emergency. It was only 2, me and the property manager. And 9 times out of 10, it would be me because I can just dart out the door and I'm on the elevator or the steps, depending, because I ain't climbing I am not climbing no 6, 7 flights. It was 7 stories. I ain't climbing no 7 stories of steps. Hell to the fuck no. So it would be me. I would dart out every time it happened. I look on the board, gone. So that was bullshit. And it took me anywhere between, depending on, like I said, depending on the floor, it was like 5 to 10 minutes tops, you know? Oh, they pulled the screen and pressed the button. I don't know which one it was. And then you had the volunteer security officers or the volunteer security guards who were tenants. They were tenants. It was a senior citizen facility, and half of the people that served in the booth were senior citizens. They're not going nowhere either because they're senior citizens. Okay. So, I don't know why I'm telling you this story because it really don't have no relation to the Karen. It is not a Karen story, but I, I'm just trying to make a fact or prove a point that you keep snitching or calling and calling the boy who cried wolf. There you go. So they all huddled in this one apartment. It's like 10 of them. And they pressed the button. And I came up and I knocked on the door. And when I knocked on the door, they come to the door, all 10 of them at the door with their phones, and they're recording me and they're recording the time. Oh, see, I'm this type of person. I'm this type of person. Okay, bitch. So I just ran up I remember it like it was yesterday. I just ran up 3 flights of steps. Oh, I'm gonna get your ass back. So I come back downstairs and my my property manager, who happened to be my supervisor, she said, Ernest, what's wrong? You all out of breath. I said, yeah, give me 1 minute. I called 911. I called the police, and the police department was right around the corner. And they said, Harvey Johnson. I said, yep. But of course, my name ain't Harvey Johnson. That was the name of the property. They said, Harvey Johnson Towers. Yep. Mr. Ernest. Yep. They knew me by first name. I said, can you come around because we got a little incident? Sure. It was 4 of them, 2 guys, 2 girls. I sent everybody upstairs. I knocked on the door. They opened up the door. I said, so since y'all want to be funny and have me run up the steps, explain to them why y'all made this false accusation. Talk to the police. Oh, I said, see, here's the thing. While y'all playing, there's another incident that's happening. While y'all want to play and record people and record times, there's another incident that's happening. Oh, the police like, oh, they hot. They hot. I said, so explain to them why they had to come around the corner to address this dumb shit. That's what I'm talking about. That the police had to come to de-escalate this situation, but there's another bigger problem going on across town that he cannot be a part, or they need his assistance because he's handling Karen situation. Stop. What you getting out of it? That goes along with snitches. Everybody snitching. Everybody tattling. Like my mother used to say, just stop being the tattletale. Everybody, what do you get out of it? Please, 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 somebody tell my ass. You getting money? Is you getting paid to be a Karen or a Kyle? I know I ain't changing my name to Kyle. I look like an Ernest. I'm an Ernest. I didn't want to be a Kyle, But what do you get out being Karen? Please tell me. Stop it. Because what's going to happen is they're going to flip it on you. And once they flip it on you and you start to feel some of the shit that you have been bringing on black people for a while, you ain't going to like it. Ain't going to be pretty. Hey, this has been another great episode of What's on Edigga's Mind right here on BS3 TV. Like I said, 3 ways you could watch it. Check it out on Facebook at BS3 TV Network, YouTube at BS3 TV Network, and if you're fortunate to have a Roku device, download that app. Trust me, all the great content that's on there, all the great shows, you will not be disappointed. Hey, I have been your host, the man that you all know and love, Edigga, and I'll holler at you when I smile at you. Peace.